Hello. So I thought it would be a lovely idea to read you a bit of a story today because I know you've got your mummies and daddies who are reading you lots of stories, but I really miss reading you stories at school. So I've gone into Henry's book stash and I've stolen a book that I thought I could read with you today, and it is called Dangerous. And it's a lovely story. Look, I'm sure you can see it there. It's got the crocodile on the front and little mole and Dangerous written across it. So if you haven't read this before, it is a lovely book. So let's start us off then. Mole loved labelling things. All sorts of things. Anything really. Naming things was what Mole liked best. Rum-tum, diddle-um-tum. There he goes. He looks very happy, doesn't he? One day, Mole found something unusual on the path. What is this strange thing? He wondered. He poked it gently, then he stuck a label on it. Lumpy. And another one. Bumpy. And then a few more. But he still didn't know what it was. Suddenly, the enormous lumpy bumpy thing gave a big stretch and yawned a terrifying yawn. Don't eat me, squealed Mole as he dived for cover. But the lumpy bumpy thing just rolled over and went back to sleep. Mole peered out from the bushes. That thing looks dangerous, he whispered. Somebody might get hurt. He scribbled out another label. Then he crept oh so carefully over to the sleeping beast. But Mole wasn't quiet enough. Mole wasn't quick enough. The lumpy bumpy thing licked its long, scaly lips, flashed its snippy, snappy teeth, and gobbled up all the labels. Yum, yum, yum. Stop that, cried Mole. You can't eat them. And he stomped off with a huff. But wherever Mole went, the lumpy bumpy thing went too. It wanted to play. No, thank you. Boo! It thought Mole was wonderful. Go away. Mole did not feel the same way at all, and the lumpy bumpy thing was still gobbling labels. That does it, yelled Mole. You're a slurpy, burpy, lumpy, bumpy, greedy, naughty thing. The lumpy bumpy thing sniffed quietly. A great big tear rolled down its cheek. And another. And then a few more. Mole squirmed and looked at the ground. The lumpy bumpy thing stuck a label to its tummy. Sorry. I'm sorry too, said Mole. There was a bit of an awkward silence. Then he scribbled down a brand new word. Friend. Aww. So you can see that they became friends in the end. And then on the last page, you've got them walking off together and Mole's written lots of lovely words. Funny, friendly, unique, harmless, loyal, smiley, generous, forgiving, beautiful. Oh, did you like that story? Now, what I would like you to do, if you wanted to, would be to chop up lots of pieces of paper, just like the labels that Mole used, and see if you can write some lovely words about your mummies and daddies or your brothers or sisters, or you could just label things like Mole was around your house, but make sure your mummy and daddy help you with your cutting and your sticking. I hope you've had a lovely day, and I hope you enjoyed the story. And you never know, maybe towards the end of the week I might do another story, but I'll have to ask Henry if I can borrow some more of his books. So bye-bye, and have a lovely rest of your day.